Imagine this. You open your credit card app one morning and see a charge for a $1,000 luxury watch you never bought. Your heart skips a beat. Did someone steal your card? How did they even get it? And the bigger question, how can you make sure this never happens again? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know the exact steps to protect yourself from credit card fraud, and the one mistake most beginners make that leaves them wide open to thieves. Number 1. Understanding credit card fraud. Credit card fraud happens when someone uses your card or your card information without your permission to make purchases or withdraw money. Sometimes they steal the physical card. Other times they only need your card number, expiration date, and security code. For example, imagine you go to a restaurant, hand over your card, and the server secretly snaps a photo of it. Or a hacker breaks into an online store's database where your information was saved. Knowing how fraud works is the first step to protecting yourself. Number 2. Why beginners are the easiest targets. Fraudsters look for easy wins. Beginners often reuse the same weak password across websites. They sometimes ignore small suspicious charges, thinking it's a mistake. And many still save their card details on random shopping sites without checking if the site is secure. Think of it like leaving your front door slightly open. A professional thief will always notice. Number 3. The different types of credit card fraud. There are several kinds you should know. Lost or stolen cards. If someone takes your physical card, they can swipe it before you even notice. Card not present fraud. This happens online or by phone, where only the card number is needed. Skimming. Fraudsters install tiny devices at ATMs or gas pumps to copy card information. Phishing. Scammers send fake emails or texts pretending to be your bank, tricking you into giving your card details. Identity theft. Criminals open new credit card accounts under your name. An example. Sarah filled her car at a gas station. Days later, she noticed multiple charges from electronic stores she never visited. Turns out the pump had a skimming device. Number 4. Spotting the warning signs. Fraud doesn't always scream loudly at first. Sometimes it whispers. Look out for charges you don't recognize, even small ones like $2. Scammers often test the waters with tiny amounts before making bigger purchases. Also, watch for missing statements, calls from debt collectors about accounts you never opened, or sudden drops in your credit score. Example. A man once ignored a $1 charge from a company he didn't know. A week later, $800 disappeared from his account. Number 5. Step 1 of defense, monitoring. The best protection starts with awareness. Set up alerts with your bank to notify you of every purchase, no matter how small. Many apps let you receive instant push notifications or texts. For example, if your card is swiped in another state while you're home, you'll know within seconds. Also check your statements weekly. Don't wait for the end of the month. Number 6. Using strong passwords and two-factor authentication. Hackers love weak passwords. Using your pet's name or your birthday is like handing them the key. Instead, use long, random combinations. A password manager can create and store these for you. Turn on two-factor authentication whenever your bank offers it. That way, even if a thief has your password, they still need a code from your phone to get in. Example. Imagine a hacker steals your email password. Without two-factor, they can reset your bank login and drain your account. With two-factor, they hit a wall. Number 7. Be smart about online shopping. Always look for HTTPS at the start of a website's address. That S means it's secure. Stick to well-known retailers whenever possible. If a deal looks too good to be true, it probably is. Avoid using public Wi-Fi for shopping or banking. Scammers can intercept your data. If you must, use a virtual private network. Example. Jenny bought shoes from a site she'd never heard of. They never arrived. Weeks later, her card started showing charges from overseas. Number 8. Physical protection matters too. Don't leave your card lying around at work or in your car. Shield your hand when entering your PIN at ATMs. Use machines located inside banks rather than stand-alone ones on the street. You can also request contactless cards or digital wallets like Apple Pay or Google Pay. These use encrypted tokens, which are harder to steal than magnetic stripes. Number 9. What to do if you spot fraud. Act fast. Call your bank immediately. Most banks have 24-hour fraud hotlines. Ask them to freeze your card and issue a new one. By USA law, if you report quickly, you're usually only liable for up to $50. Some banks even waive that. But if you wait, you could be stuck with the entire loss. Also, change your passwords, monitor your credit report, and consider placing a fraud alert with the credit bureaus. Example: Maria spotted a suspicious $100 charge. She called her bank within minutes. They canceled the card, refunded her money, and prevented further damage. Number 10. How credit monitoring can help. Credit monitoring services alert you if someone opens a new account in your name. They watch the three major bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Some banks offer this for free. You can also use annualcreditreport.com to get one free report from each bureau every year. For example, if someone tries to open a store credit card in your name, you'll be notified before they rack up thousands in debt. Number 11. Freeze your credit when necessary. A credit freeze stops anyone from opening new accounts in your name until you lift it with a PIN. It doesn't affect your existing cards. This is especially useful if you've been a victim of identity theft. Example: after a data breach, John froze his credit. When scammers tried to open a car loan under his name, they were blocked. Number 12. Don't fall for phishing tricks. If you get an email saying your account is locked, click here. Don't click. Instead, type your bank's website directly into your browser or call them. Banks will never ask for your PIN or full password in an email or text. Example: a scammer once sent messages pretending to be from a major bank. The link led to a fake website that looked real. Dozens of people typed in their details and got drained. Number 13. Why small habits make the biggest difference. Protecting your card isn't about giant actions. It's about small daily habits. Checking your app regularly. Not saving your card on every website. Saying no when a browser asks if you want it to remember your payment info. These little steps add up to a wall of protection. Number 14. The one mistake most people make. Here's the mistake beginners often make. They assume fraud won't happen to them. They think, I'm not rich. Why would anyone target me? But scammers don't care if you're rich or broke. They just want access. Example: a college student lost $400 in a weekend because she ignored suspicious emails. That was half her rent money. Fraud can happen to anyone. Number 15. Humor can save you too. Think of scammers like mosquitoes. Annoying, everywhere, and hard to swat. But just like bug spray keeps them away, good habits keep scammers out. You don't need to live in fear. You just need protection. Number 16. Limit the number of cards you carry. Carrying multiple credit cards increases your exposure if your wallet gets lost or stolen. Instead, keep only 1 or 2 cards on you and store the others safely at home. Example: a traveler once had his wallet stolen with 4 credit cards inside. By the time he noticed, thieves had already swiped each card, causing a huge mess with 4 different banks. Number 17. Watch out for card skimmers at unusual locations. Scammers often place skimming devices on machines in places where foot traffic is high but security is low, such as standalone ATMs near convenience stores. Before inserting your card, tug at the card reader. If it feels loose or bulky, it could be a skimmer. Example: a man at a bus station ATM noticed the card slot looked slightly crooked. He avoided it and later learned that machine had been rigged. Number 18. Protect your mail. Fraudsters sometimes steal mail to grab new credit cards or bank statements. Always collect your mail quickly, and if possible, use a locked mailbox. When disposing of old bank documents, shred them instead of just throwing them away. Example: a neighbor had a new credit card stolen right from his mailbox and didn't realize until the first bill arrived. Number 19. Be cautious with recurring payments. When you set up automatic billing with a company, make sure it's a trusted one. If that business suffers a data breach, your card could be at risk. Regularly review your list of recurring payments and cancel those you no longer need. Example: a gym customer canceled his membership but forgot his card was still on file. Months later, after the gym system was hacked, his card details were exposed. Number 20. Use virtual credit card numbers when available. Some banks and card issuers offer virtual card numbers for online purchases. These are temporary numbers linked to your account, but useless if stolen. For example, you could use a virtual card number for a one-time online purchase and then delete it. Even if hackers steal it, they can't use it again. Number 21. Don't overshare on social media. Posting pictures of your new credit card, even with most numbers covered, is risky. Scammers can piece together partial numbers, expiration dates, or even your location to guess the rest. Even sharing your birthday or your pet's name could give them clues to your passwords. Example: a woman shared a photo of her new designer wallet with her card peeking out. A scammer zoomed in, grabbed the digits, and used them to make purchases online. Number 22. Use alerts for unusual spending patterns. Many banks let you set custom alerts for certain types of purchases. For example, you can get notified if someone spends over a specific amount, or if a purchase happens in another country. This is especially helpful when you travel, since it's harder to notice fraud when you're busy. Example: a man in Texas received an alert about a purchase made in Italy while he was at work. The bank blocked it immediately. Number 23. Review your credit card's fraud protection policy. Not all cards offer the same level of protection. Some may cover fraudulent charges more quickly or fully than others. Knowing the policy helps you act faster if something goes wrong. Example: one person had two different cards compromised. One bank refunded within a day, while the other took weeks. Number 24. Teach kids and family members about card safety. Even if you're careful, fraud can still happen through someone else in your household. Teach kids not to share card details online or respond to random messages. Remind older relatives about phishing scams and fake calls pretending to be from banks. Example: a teenager once shared his mom's card on a gaming site without realizing it wasn't secure, leading to hundreds of dollars in charges. Number 25. Be extra cautious after data breaches. When a big company announces a data breach, assume your card details may be at risk. Change your passwords, monitor your accounts more closely, and consider requesting a new card. Example: after a massive retailer's breach, millions of people who had shopped there had to replace their cards. Those who acted quickly avoided further problems. Imagine the peace of mind of opening your card app and knowing every charge is legitimate. Imagine not panicking every time you hear about another data breach. That's what these steps give you. Now here's my question for you. Have you or someone you know ever spotted a suspicious charge on their card? What happened next? I'd love to hear your story in the comments.